You are not a God created by human hands. You are not a God dependent on any mortal man. You are not a God in need of anything we can give by your plan. That's just the way it is. You are not a God created by human hands. You are not a God dependent on any mortal man. You are not a God in need of anything we can give by your plan. That's just the way it is. For you are God alone from before time began. You were on your throne. You are God alone. And right now, in the good times and bad, you are on your throne. You are God alone. Blessed morning, morning. It's a beautiful Friday morning, the second to last day of February 28, 2020. It's a blessing to be alive, to be on top of our graves, to see this another bright sunshiny morning. The sun is shining brightly on the outside. We thank God for it. This morning I want to share a little with you all on our purpose. What's your purpose? Why did you came here on earth? Why are you still alive? I want to tell you this morning that we all have a purpose. We were in the heavenlies before we came here on earth. Yes, we were. And because God has a purpose for our lives, He released us from the heavenlies to come down here on the earth to do a mission, to fulfill a purpose here on earth. And so, we need to understand our purpose. What is our purpose? Why did we come here on earth? Many say to live a life of freedom. But what is your true purpose? We were sent here because God has a mission for us. From the devil came and deceived our foreparents, Adam and Eve. God has His purpose to release mankind from the heavenlies to come and to fulfill a purpose, to help minister the gospel, to save souls from sin. Many of us had our dreams growing up as children. Many wanted to become doctors, nurses, teachers, all different sorts of profession. Why? Because that was what they came here on earth with. Somehow along the way, because of hearing other persons and seeing other persons doing things, one tend to leave the purpose that God sent them here for. They ended up diverting from the purpose they were sent here on earth to accomplish. Now I want to say to you all, be careful from diversion. The spirit of diversion come to divert you. because it does not want you to fulfill the purpose God sent you here on earth to accomplish. The evil spirits does not want you to be saved, and therefore they use all sorts of spirits of diversion to divert you from your main purpose. Persons who wanted to be teachers that have diverted, some to cosmetologists, some to masseuse, some to different profession, which that was not what they were sent here on earth to do. Now I want to encourage you and to enlighten you that if you do not fulfill the purpose that you came here on earth to accomplish, you will not be able to return to the heavenlies where you were from the beginning. You will be in serious trouble because you have disobeyed the instruction that you came here on earth to fulfill. Yes, while you are on the mission, the profession that God placed you in, that you came here on earth to fulfill and to walk in, your mission is to minister while fulfilling the purpose. Some are called to be counselors, which they are to counsel others who find themselves in situations that was inborn in them to do. There are some that God placed to be in the nursing field. They were born with that gift within them to help those that are in need, to be patient with those persons. You find some in the nursing field, that's not their purpose. It wasn't their purpose to be a nurse. They went in it because they know that it pays a lot. Yeah. And if you notice, they treat many of the patients in the hospitals and the clinics. They handle them so rough. They treat them so badly. Because what? It is not their calling. They did not walk into the calling that God called them into. That was not their purpose. Those that God has called into the field of nursing and doctor, you see they deal with their patients with love, with compassion, with humility, because that was their purpose. That is their purpose. That is their calling that God has on their lives. What is your purpose? Sit down, begin to evaluate yourself. What is your purpose? Why did you come here on earth? Look back on your desire when you were much smaller, what you really wanted to become in life. Look at where you are now and see if that burning desire when you were much smaller, the profession that you wanted to go into, that burning desire for that profession, do you still have that? Is that the field that you are currently in? If not, ease up, pause for a cause, and get back on track. If you don't want to be lost for eternity, then get back on track. Get back into the purpose. If you're not sure what your purpose is, it's easy for you to find out. Yes, I said it's easy. All you have to do, pray. Seek the Lord sincerely and earnestly. Speak to Him within your heart and ask Him to show you what your purpose is, to reveal what your purpose is here on earth. If you're forgotten, yes, ask Him. He will not fail to tell you, because He wants you to fulfill your purpose. He wants you to fulfill the calling on your life. To obey is better than sacrifice. And if you are not obedient to the Spirit of God, then you're going to be in trouble. There are many times even our guardian angels speak to us and is telling us, hello, You're diverting. But on the other hand, the evil spirit is on the other side saying, don't go into that field. Don't do this. Don't do that. And many times, our flesh gives in and listen to the voice of the evil spirits instead of listening to God's holy guardian angels that is assigned to us. And we divert. When we do so, we are walking in disobedience. We're walking in disobedience, and then we are getting ourselves into some serious trouble. And then later down the road, we're the same ones that turn around and say, God, where were you when this was happening? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? But what? God was still speaking in that small, still voice. He sent his guardian angel to speak to you, but you were disobedient. You didn't listen. I want to encourage you today. Know what your purpose and your calling is and begin to walk in it. God bless you. Have a blessed and wonderful day.